Hello, this is Pure Dust. We're finally lucky enough to get Silksong. As a game scoring student, game audio has always intrigued me the most, which is why it's the first thing I looked into after purchasing Silksong. This is what I found. At the start of the game, as the camera gradually zooms in, the sound of waterfalls in the background also becomes clearer, likely done through the increase of volume. Although, it still sounds like it's lacking some high frequencies, which makes it sound more distant. Take a listen. This is because it's placed further back from the player. According to acoustic principles, higher frequencies have shorter wavelengths. Hollow Knight manages its game scenes using a method called parallax scrolling, where assets are organized in varying distances from the camera to create depth within the 2D view. Assets closer to the camera would look and sound clearer, and assets further away would look and sound blurrier. When Hornet moves leftward toward a waterfall that's closer, we hear a clearer waterfall ambience layer in. The closer waterfall ambience has more high frequencies, and you can hear more details like water drops. The original layer did not disappear, because it's still in the background. This also creates a more realistic effect and enhances player experience. Friend! Also at the start, the game prompts the player to heal, which triggers a stinger upon completion. The stinger plays the intervals 1, 5, flat 7, 6, accompanied by a glockenspiel ostinato, which foreshadow the exploration theme of the area. The entire first room has no music. It only triggers when the player enters the second room. If the player returns to the first room after that, they'll discover that the music now also covers the first room. Having the music trigger placed in the second room allows the beginning experience to gradually build up, starting with ambience, while later also remaining unity across the region. I also discovered that Silksong has detailed reverb zones. This provides a further layer of realistic experience. Reverb comes from the reflections of sound in different spaces. Usually, there's more reverb in larger spaces, and less reverb in smaller spaces. When Hornet enters a smaller hidden room, the music has a more nasal quality to it, as the room has less reverb compared to the previous one. This makes Silksong's music sound all together with the visual scene, rather than just music playing outside the scene. Sound effects are also affected by room reverbs. This is a weapon swing in a reverberant cave. This is a weapon swing in an open space. Sound effects also alternate between different samples, like round robins. Repeating sound effects have more than one sample to alternate between, to reduce listening fatigue. The last thing I discovered is that, just like Hollow Knight, the path before the boss area also has no music, to emphasize the moment the boss theme comes in. It really amazes me how Christopher Larkin manages to put such realistic sound effects into an indie game. The improvement in audio quality is really worth the 7 years of hype. And that's all there is to this video. If you like it, please like and subscribe. It really is the greatest encouragement for me. And maybe I'll consider making this into a series. Well, see you in episode 2. Maybe.